Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mom Life Coaching. So, you guys having ADHD is sometimes so mentally draining because it is so draining having ADHD sometimes because my brain just likes to, it doesn't ever stop thinking, and I'm really learning how to, like, when you eat, just think about eating. When you are asleep, just go to sleep. And it's so hard, right? Because our mind is always just constantly just always wondering about the future, the past, But I'm learning to be in the present, learning to be in the present time so that I don't miss out on stuff when my mind is wandering and stuff. You guys really try to learn how to be mindful and try to learn how to be present. So what do I mean by being present? You gotta really focus your mind on being here with your kids, here at the interview, here with your homework, and not try to distract yourself from all the outside noise. I know it's hard. It is so hard sometimes, but I've learned that using all of my senses, like tasting it, feeling it, smelling it, what does it look like these kind of things, it helps me bring myself back to the reality of my world, because there's just so many things going on in the world, and it's hard, right? It's hard because there's just so much going on in the world, and I learned to really be in solitude and really just be by myself, because learning to be by yourself really helps you be able to think. And I just think so different. I think so different outside of the box all the time, Like my husband always says to me, "Oh, you're always late. You're always late. Don't be late. Try not to be late." And one day I said to him, I'm not late. Everybody's just early. That's just what it is. Everybody's just early. But yeah, it's your point of view. Sometimes you just got to change your point of view. And when you start changing your point of view, then your body starts to follow, changing your tactic of your mind. It's hard because you think you know something, right? And honestly, we don't ever stop learning. We don't ever stop learning. And what you think sometimes isn't exactly what it is. There's so much more to it. So trying to go reprogram your mind and everything, it's not easy. I'm telling you guys, it's not easy. You got to empty your cup. And when you empty your cup, refilling it with knowledge, refilling it with integrity and morals and what's ethical and things like that, refilling your cup to the truth of the world. And the old you, the old habit, the old ways that you want to be, it always resurfaces. It always resurfaces, and when it does, it's like a constant battle. You're always battling with yourself, and me trying to learn how to reprogram your whole mind. I mean, it's hard. It's so hard, but you guys can do it. You can do it. The first thing you have to do is acknowledge. You have to acknowledge. When you finally acknowledge, then you got to do the work. You got to do the hard work and sit in solitude and understand what happened to your life. And then when you understand what happened to your life, you can go and reprogram what you thought you knew. And when you finally can reprogram, man, things starts happening. It starts happening, So, this is just a quick video. I hope it resonates with your guys' soul, and I hope that when I finally got awoken up, you guys, I was very, very angry. I was very, very angry. And I cried. I cried for a long time. And there's still some things that I want it to be better for me, you know? Like, I just want to stop feeling the hate. I just don't want to keep feeling everybody's hate. The hate. The hate. And I'm learning to turn those hate into love. Like I always have. I felt like anybody who has ever hated, disliked me or whatever, I sit and I observe. I observe, and when I realized that it never had to do anything with me, that's when I finally realized that I've been upset about things that was never truly mine to carry. And when I realized that, I learned to forgive. I learned to let go. I learned to take an apology that I know I will never get. I just learned to stop carrying everybody's hate on my shoulder. And I learned to let go of those hate. And I learned to really truly just love myself. And so I start doing things differently. I start taking supplements that I know is good for my body. I learned to be truly understand what happiness is, because happiness is within yourself. And I really learned that not everybody's for you. And it's okay. And I learned that not everybody's worth peopling for. I learned that it's okay to be misunderstood by people who have messy life, who are low vibration, who their opinion doesn't even matter because they don't have their shit together. Neither, because if they had their shit together, then they will be more loving, more caring, more considerate. But the people who are low vibration, very messy kind of people, those are the people I choose not to be around with. And even when I get invited to certain things, I learned that it's okay if they don't invite you, because you might be dodging a bullet. A whole bullet. You might be dodging a bullet, so it might be good too, you know? There's a reason why God does the way he does, and I truly believe in that. So it's okay, you know? It's okay to be misunderstood. I know people like you and I who are spiritually gifted too, and not just people who have ADHD, you know, those people, we're going to be misunderstood, and it doesn't matter, because I learned that people who have some sort of mental health or some sort of disability, those are the most purest kind of people. So pure. I mean, just look around us, you know. I just love to embrace the difference, and it's okay to be different. Why do we have to all be the same? You know? So I hope that this message finds you guys well, that there are gonna be days where you feel so drained from the world, okay? When you do feel that way, go into solitude for a while. Reconnect with yourself again. connect with your energy, pray, meditate, go into nature, whatever it is that resonate with your guys' soul, do it. Do it. There's nothing wrong with going MIA for a little bit. There's nothing wrong with finding yourself. There's nothing wrong. It's okay. It's okay. And, you know, peace, love, and light, guys. I see you guys in the next video.